The next stage of this process is on the 2nd of August at straddling pages 6241 and 6242. And there General Khan sends to Mr. Sayed a message which reproduces an article in Afrikaans which shows that the story of disciplinary proceedings or disciplinary action, potential disciplinary action against him has now been leaked. It's being reported in the Afrikaans press. That is on the 2 August. The next day, on 3 August, at the foot of 6243, going on to 6244, General Khan sends to Mr. Sayed a photograph, and it's a photograph of Mr. Malema and Mr. Sayed around a dinner table with 2 other people. So if we can go back to the process. 30th of July, there's the disciplinary letter. Mr. Sayed says, should I get Mr. Malema involved? General Khan says no. 2 August, 2 days later, the story has leaked to the press. And the next day, General Khan sends a photograph of Mr. Malema and Mr. Sayed to Mr. Sayed. On the 26th of August, at 6356, Mr. Sayed sends General Khan a contact card for Mr. Malema. So General Khan, one would imagine, or one can infer, up to this point was not able to contact Mr. Malema directly, but now General Khan has received Mr. Malema's contact details from Mr. Sayed. On the 5th of December, Mr. Sayed sends General Khan a voice note. That voice note appears at page 6385, and if we can play it.
Salams, bro. Juju called me now. He says that your things are coming along very, very nicely. It's moving along very rapidly. But just give him some time, but it's going to happen for sure.
So, Mr. Sayed says to General Khan, Juju called, your things are coming along, it's moving along very nicely, it's going to happen for sure. General Khan thanks him, says much appreciated, and then on the 22nd of September, at 6417, Mr. Sayed sends another message from Mr. Malema to General Khan, and this clearly relates to the disciplinary issue, and it's at the foot of 6417, and he says, Brew, I forgot to tell you the Jew called me, said that you will not ever resign, no matter what, this is a fight and we will emerge victorious. So if we reflect on that timeline, what we see is that General Khan is in disciplinary trouble at crime intelligence. He tells Mr. Sayed says, should I get Mr. Malema involved? General Khan says initially no. A few days later, the story of his disciplinary difficulties is leaked to the press, and sometime thereafter, Mr. Malema gets involved, and by 22 September, Mr. Malema is saying, you will not ever resign, no matter what, this is a fight and we will emerge victorious. Now, if we go back to the chats again and look at this timeline, which runs from 30 July to 22 September, we see another suggestion of a quid pro quo with Mr. Malema in relation to this episode. And if we just go back to that timeline, it starts 30 July. General Khan asks Mr. Sayed to hold off informing Mr. Malema on the 30th of July. That seems to have changed after the disciplinary problems leaked to the media on the 2nd of August, and then he WhatsApps the picture of Mr. Malema and Mr. Sayed to Mr. Sayed. If we go to page 6240 and look at the sequence, 6240 is the story leaking on the 2nd of August. 6244 is General Khan forwarding the picture of Mr. Malema and Mr. Sayed to Mr. Sayed on the 3rd of August. And if we go down to 6245, on the same day that General Khan forwards the picture of Mr. Malema and Mr. Sayed to Mr. Sayed, Mr. Sayed returns a message which relates to a tender for fleet management services submitted by a company called Bertobrite, B-E-R-T-O-B-R-I-T-E, to the State Information Technology Agency, SITA. And underneath that, he says, Juju sent me. General Khan says what he needs here, what does he need? And Mr. Sayed says, I think he wants us to do it. In other words, we infer, I think he wants us to do this tender for him. So we have...
But where is the for him part, Mr. Chaskalson? I mean, I think he wants us to do it. I get that part.
Or for Bertobrite, because it's Bertobrite's tender. It's not a tender that's put in by a company of Mr. Sayed or Mr. Or General Khan. It's for Bertobrite. And of course, the question is, what is the relationship between Bertobrite and Mr. Malema?
That part I get. The part I don't get is for you to say he wants us to do it for him. That's the part
for Bertobrite. The issue in relation to Bertobrite is that by this stage, August 2021, Bertobrite has already appeared in the press.
Look, I mean, I hear you quipping about it, but it's actually a very serious matter for us. We have quite a number of witnesses who need to answer to very serious allegations that have been made in public testimony. And as you have seen today, there's more that is coming out. And so we are going through a very meticulous process of understanding and estimating how much time is going to be needed to get through what is on our current schedule. We are not talking about additional work. Of course, it is a complication that the Commission's mandate is very wide. And so to your question, I know you were saying it on a lighter note, but we could go on for years, actually, given the mandate that the Commission has. But we don't want to do that. We certainly, as the Commission, do not want to be in that position. And so we are looking at a request that accommodates the work that the Commission has set out for itself on its current schedule. And as I say, we are engaging